Grand rising. Grand on your rise. Grand on your rise. What it do, beloved? Please join me in with some morning coffee. Know if you can see outside, it's not foggy. We're expecting some inclement weather. And I'm just saying that off the scenery. Not like I know. Smell wet though. How y'all doing out there? 3 up, 3 down. Balance out in the middle. Let's talk. Let's talk. Y'all feel comfortable? We comfortable out there to talk? Let's talk. More clarity, bring light. Always, whether we like it or not. Bringing all elements of the 5 plus the 1. Maybe touch somebody. Enlighten, uplift. Heal. Everything you put on us to do down here, most of everything. Miss Q down there on the cross, or just across the waters down there, over there. Over there? Yeah. Very good topics, very good spin on stuff. It's like every time you get a sense of knowing, you gain a sense of knowing exactly the purpose. Exactly. You 99.99 for the 99.99%. Right on. 99.999% right on. Outside the phase of knowing that we all possess a keen intelligence of our purpose, power, and strengths, right? So, no, we don't do that with each other. You'll get that right there. We don't do that with each other. You'll get it by what I say right here. I want to say the movie Hank with Will, and then no storage. Managed storage. Let me mess with this thing. This thing saying I ain't got enough storage. Knowing I got enough storage. The movie Hank though, they didn't, them two didn't, she was already married. She was already in. There wasn't no love connection like that. They understood their power. That's why their storage went on. They knew I was about to talk about this. So it's inherently understood with me that then that, and then you get the Matrix, right? And Neo and Trinity didn't pan out, right? All through I mean, they had engagements, but they ain't pan out. So it's not, that told me already, yeah, you here for your mission, and through your mission, it should have been, if in the reality, if we really look at what geared to what we really do compared to what we see on TV, because TV's always got this love and all that, and ending in love and everything gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And that don't be reality. Like, I'm trying to tell people, you know, we out of that reality. Reality should have been Neo and Trinity going through many relationships through that, you know, so whatever. That's the reality. And so based off, because it showed you something different and stuff like that, you know, is what it is. Yeah. Still don't negate the reality. So that's one that, no, it's not just one. It's never just one. There you go again. And you know, this is just friendly argument in so many ways. There you go again, going with the precept of what so many of went again, that there's one this, one that, and one. But I hate crossing the line, but there's one Jesus. There's one, you know what I'm saying, one this and one. No, you came, you brought prescription, and many were built. That's the whole purpose. They killed one, and it was known about because that one brought prescription, and many didn't like it. But it didn't stop the prescription being brought being the truth, the right prescription. See what I'm talking about? So they couldn't kill the many. But we see through time, Salem, witchcraft, this, did it, all through time, they've always tried to kill the truth. Truth had to go on the ground. Church people don't realize the church had to go on the ground for a minute. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how black folks stay prominent within this nation right here. What they're doing. If it wasn't for the church, where we be? See what I mean? So no, we don't get trapped in that. Good try though. And I know why though. You know, because everybody made agreements. Everybody was like you said. Y'all gave too much away. Everybody tentacles made agreements. So based off what choice I make and stuff like that, that whoever I choose or whatever, that tentacles go back to the people that's, okay, yeah, we did the right thing, da-da-da. You know, yeah. And right now we know who fell it. So, because you got simpletons that, you know, think they can play games and do stuff in front of me and like, that play wreck. And you know, I'm so glad for this journey, you know what I'm saying? People, so many that I guess they thought I wasn't getting it or, you know, who I am, what I go by, whatever. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like one of y'all said, the whole world. Y'all didn't gained up all these folks and da-da-da and did this and stuff. And like, it's Most High just like, this is, and told me, it's like, I'm gonna show you embarrassing. You wanna see how people love you, how people love, you know, the idealism and stuff that you once knew, understood. You know what I'm saying? But the levels of in between, they'll bring in between and cloudy it and da-da-da to make it be something else. And it's like, yeah. And then the power that exists, you know, the good part about it is there's so many powerful ones out here. So many powerful beings, and they understand how powerful they are and the transformation of, you know, seeing something that can withstand it for so long and say, yeah, it gotta be something. It gotta be something, right? And then adhering to what their purpose is and going about it. That's the mission. That was the mission and task. So we stay on that, and we see in the eyes, hearts, and the minds and souls through the actions and speak, and the positive those that put forward, rather than, you know, continue to want to show their true colors, like you say, you know, people showing their true colors. And you gotta understand, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It was never a game with me. People turning the game, and I see why, because of how I move too. You know, for all those beautiful ones out there that have whatever thoughts you have. At one point, I had my focus on, yes, dearly, avenue open for one thing, because it, like, you know, when you breathe life in people, when you know what I'm saying, you're indebted in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So I understood, you know, some folks helped me get here, you know what I'm saying? May you know, not may, but rubbed me the wrong way, got my mood swing, da-da-da, but it took my kindness for weakness. Like, that's why I understand my bro saying, man, you too nice. It's not nothing about being nice, bro. It's not. It got something to do with, I would have been on the roller coaster having to come back and do this again. You see what I'm talking about? Knowing that. And so, being much of a builder is what we're supposed to be doing, not destroying, right? For a purpose we'll get to today, more and more. But I always, if I'm here today, then I always known how to protect my heart. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. So nothing changed here. It's just the difference is you don't have to be as sharp. You don't have to be, like Beloved say, be more. I have to be more understanding. I gotta be. If I wasn't, most I wouldn't have put me in this position. Like, we know that, right? And then, okay, being in this position, do you act a donkey, or do you keep it like we do? And then we gotta keep it learning, knowing that the amount of young folks that watch me. Come on, man. Got to keep it on learning. Now, we'll get to why now. And we're going to short these out. Next video. Boom.